Squirrel Introduction Tutorial. In this tutorial we'll show you the basics of how to get started with Squirrel and creating and implementing the Squirrel widgets. First, we have the dashboard widget homepage where you can check stats for clicks and impressions between two certain dates. The best performing Squirrel regarding clicks and impressions. And you'll also have graphics to display the same statistics and best performing retailers at the bottom of the page. We also have the dashboard API page that displays the percentage of requests that have been used and the usage per minute with graphics and stats where you can find and filter the usage per month or per day. Now let's get started creating squirrels. To begin, we can enter the Squirrel search page. Here you can see all the countries in which the Squirrel is able to match the products with specific country retailers. There's also a request form at the bottom of the page where you can make a request for a product to be added to Squirrel. If you find a product code, whether it's an ASIN, an EAN, a UPC, an SQU or an MPN, just insert it in the respective box and click the Request Squirrel button. The Squirrel team will get an alert on your request and the product will be added to the system. On this page you'll also have a drop-down filter in which you can choose to search for products in a specific retailer. For example, let's search for a backpack at John Lewis. Now you will get all the backpack results found on John Lewis. You can create a squirrel for any of the displayed results by clicking the Create Squirrel button. Let's click the first result in this case. Now the squirrel is created and you enter the Squirrel widget page. Here you will see the clicks and impressions, as well as the total earnings generated by this specific squirrel. Below the stats you'll see the widget itself with all the offers available on every retailer and in each of the countries where the product is in stock. Then we have the product section that you can open by clicking the plus sign on the right. Here you can see all the codes for this product and make a model alias, which we will explain further on. There's also a product info form on this page that is very similar to the one we saw on the previous page and works in the same way. After that, we have the parallel squirrel. This feature means that you can set up the current squirrel you're on as a parallel to another of the same kind that doesn't have any offers at the moment. For example, this can be done with mobile phones with different colors. Now we'll show you the embed codes. This is an important section of the page as these are the codes that we use to implement squirrels in your content on your pages on your website. As you can see, you have different options for implementation. You can insert a script on the head section of your page and then use the div or a tag, or you can just use the div with a script inserted in it. Then, as mentioned before, there's an automated make and model option where you can insert keywords instead of the make and model to call for the respective squirrel to be implemented on the page. Using this squirrel as an example, the make should be Eastpak and the model should be Orbit Backpack. You can also use variables within the make and model code. Just replace the make with underscore underscore ASIN underscore or underscore underscore EAN underscore underscore and the model with the respective product code. You can choose to use the button or text version of the widget as well and the implementation works in pretty much the same way as the main widget. We also want to show you the little squirrel, which is pretty much the Squirrel widget condensed to a single URL that is ideal for use on YouTube, social media platforms, and Apple News. To use Little Squirrel, just insert the code where you want the URL to be displayed. Now we'll go back a few steps to show you more ways to create squirrels. Let's go back to the search page. Having seen that you can search for products by name, you can also use product codes to find items you're looking for. For example, go on to an Amazon page and copy the ASIN for the specific product either on the URL or the page itself, and then insert it into the Squirrel search bar. You can also use this with other codes like EANs, as we will see for this example, extracted from Vary. Another option is to copy the URL from a specific product and paste them onto the search page, as you'll see from these examples from Amazon and Currys. All the squirrels you create will be added to the active squirrels page that we will show you now. Here you can see the names and IDs for the squirrels and also statistics for each of these squirrels you've created. At the bottom of each squirrel's page, you can consult graphics with the stats for that widget, the clicks and in what retailer they occurred, and also where the squirrel is being used currently. This concludes our video tutorial. Thanks for watching.